Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Andalusia campaign in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, and we are at war with the Mamluks and other bits and pieces. Malacca can't get past the cape. We can't see the cape, therefore I don't think they can see the cape. So we're going to be safe there. Ajuran, unless he gets access to LOD, I don't think we're going to see much from him. So as long as we stack our troops here or push in here, I think we're going to be focusing all of this into one area or the other. I'm just hoping to use the Ottomans as a bit of a hammer. Get them to do the hard work, why not? It's about time the Ottomans did something useful. Entered a military coalition against us. Ooh. That's not going to be a big coalition. We're improving relations with outraged countries. Continue to improve relations with outraged countries. Mopped up that. Let's continue onwards. What have you got here? Oh, you do have 8 heavies. However, you don't have 19 heavies. Let's have you protecting trade in the Ivory Coast. Away you go. I don't know why you're here. I'll continue moving it. Good. Good. Are we going to enter the multi coalition? That's fun. Although it does mean I can't risk it. Does mean as soon as this alliance is over, I need to declare the war. Otherwise, you're going to join the coalition as well. You come back. October. Yeah, as soon as October rolls around, I have to be declaring war into Castile. Send you up towards Castile. Well ahead of time in terms of military. We're not taking a military idea group. Oh, we haven't. Oh, we're not spending military points. Right. A little bit of dev. A little bit of dev, or grab a general. General has a knock-on effect of grabbing more army professionalism. Every time you grab a general, you go up by 1%. Maybe full garrison. 3 generals away from it. Nope, we'll dev provinces. Development is permanent. So 0 autonomy, so we get the most from our dev, and then have a look down here, see what's going to be fairly cheap. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly certain the Mamluks are going to be able to... the Mamluks? The Ottomans are going to do the majority of this job. Oh, truce with Tunis is over. Should declare that as well. Let's put that leader in charge. Just so that he gets back towards Castile that little bit quicker. Good and good. You're going to try force him out. Oh, yeah. Are you not? Go. Go. This way. This way. In fact, let's get them picked up. Let's get some of them picked up, otherwise they're not going to be there in time. we'll end up with Castilians all over our face. A 245 is a lot better than what we currently have. Thank you. Aren't you in there for the moment? We'll pluck you out. Chuck you on the fort. Same with the mercenaries. Chuck you on the fort as well. We will be adjacent. We'll just get a couple of ticks of repair here, as is needed, and then we can face the Marmadukian fleet. Yeah, continue moving. No point in being lazy. There we go. So that was rebels that popped on our face. Rebels that pop on your face actually do you a favour, because any combat that happens, any offensive combat that happens on a fort, it will instantly increase the siege timer, the siege tick, which can be useful, especially if you're going revolutionary. I'm keeping this this dude free as well for an attack into Castile, or a declaration of war into Castile before he can join the coalition. Now just jump on, just jump on the fort. Jump on the capital, I should say. This little tab here. This tab should be best friend. You can avoid so many coalitions popping just by doing this. We've won the siege of that place. Good. Through mercantilism. Now remember, if you're going to end up with colonial nations underneath you, the mercantilism is bad. Your colonial nations will have a dim opinion of your mercantilism, and if we're going to inherit the Castilian colonial nations that are going to be of a different religion anyway, this might not be the best idea. Which is a shame, because I do like mercantilism. It pleases me. Alright, on the boat you go. Good. You ended up in here. You're going to be popped out almost immediately, so we'll just wait at sea. In fact, there's no need to risk you. And you're going to Cyprus. Good. Everyone fix up. I will blockade Cyprus itself. It'll be just a little bit more war score. And I don't need to do anything here. Feels a little bit cheap getting the Ottomans to do all my work. We can save our manpower for a rainy day. Oh, Russia has announced its arrival. Do we just sit here? Yes. Yeah, we'll just sit on this capital. I was going to transport some troops a little bit further north, but or into Castile, but oh well. Won the siege of your capital, good. Let's squish your rebels because they're just going to cause me problems. We'll then group up and try and push you off that fort in the mountains. Oh, Pheasant rebels. Fezani rebels, maybe? Wonder where the Ottomans went. Oh, they're here. I wonder why Mamluks were still at medium. It's because of all the people he's dragged into this fight. I mean, we'd be feeding it all to Fezan, but I would like something like that. Castile, have you gone bankrupt? No. He has lots and lots of loans. He's on the cusp of bankruptcy. I wonder why he'd got rid of all of his troops. Push you off the fort because you can see me coming from miles away. That's fine. I was only joking. You're real people. Oh, I didn't bring any mercenaries up here. Chuck you into there. We'll chuck at least a cannon on there with the military leader. Although we might need him down here. We'll see. You're coming from me? No, he's got to try and re-siege his capital. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so we'll take out Burgos. We'll try squish Milan, take out Salamanca, take out these provinces. That'll be Castile out for exactly what I want. Probably. Almost have pulled the finger out of the bum and actually doing something again. We'll siege off at Burgos. Eating through that very quickly. Not quick enough. Yeah, I did alright there. Sind have gone bankrupt. Ooh, who's this? Oh, Castile. I'll take out the other provinces as well. We don't really need to. Yeah, we don't really need to. But we'll do it anyway. And the Ottomans have taken Tobruk. Can you also, Ottomans, if you don't mind? I would like the Ottomans to take a little bit of a beating here. It was kind of my plan. But the, I don't know, the Mamluk seems to have dipped out a little bit. Allies are just people that you haven't eaten yet. So you don't want your allies getting too strong. Is that what you would say? Yes. That's a province too far. I'd like to cut the Ottomans off. I'd like to grab up to about this point. Maybe. And then next war try and cut him off here. So he's got a limited amount of expansion to him, available to him. And we can concentrate on having this for ourselves. Again, the same with France. If the Ottomans are locked behind our truce with Mamluks, then we can control what happens in this area. Same as we can control what happened in here, because the French were locked behind our truces. So, I don't know. There's good points and there's bad points for allying the big countries. Good points is you can kind of sort of control them, control their expansion, control what they do. To an extent. Truce with Austria has ended. Are you still mega pissed off with me? No, definitely not mega pissed off with me. Good to know. And Castile. Let's go take out Milan. Lose the stability or lose money. Take all of my money. All of it. I'd rather keep my stability. Almost how many people have you lost to attrition in this war? 27,000. Splendid. Shouldn't actually take us long to push out Milan. No, you still have high war enthusiasm by quite a bit. That's him down to medium though. And nobody has a bad opinion of us. I find that difficult to believe. Castile maps whilst I'm at war. Yes, good. So, Palma to fall, that will probably be Milan out. There we go. Alright, so, Castile. Castile, I'm going to require these provinces. Nobody cares. What about these provinces? Still nobody really cares. Keep the board. Could we? We can wait. It doesn't have to be this wall. We can wait for another day. Also, he can keep all of his money as well. The more colonial nations he forms, the better for us. Now pick up admin tech cost at minus 5%. Thank you very much. And a successful conversion. Good. What's going to be cheapest? Palencia. There you go. No idea where Palencia is. Where are you? Valencia maybe? Nope. Palencia. Of course. Of course. Well, we'll make that happen just that little bit quicker. Burgos, once it's got rid of its devastation, will bring that down. Bring the fort down. There's no point of it being there. I also would like a fort built here. We'll take this one down. Probably. No mountains are over here. We do have a river crossing. No, we'll keep the fort enduring. Unless the salt around. Nope. Salt is a defensive bonus. Salt here. Local defensiveness plus 15%. That salt provinces on top of mountainous provinces are really good for forts. But yeah, we'll get rid of you. We'll rebuild you here. In fact, I'll start that now. For when the French inevitably want to kick off. It will happen. Oh, hello. Rebels have started to pop in the Marmaduke's. It's probably about time that we got out. Malwa, how far away are you? Quite far away. So, we take that, but we're going to feed the majority of this to Fezzan. I don't want reps. If anything, I want more land. Kara could be a nice one. It's a mountainous fort. Might be able to get that. Might be able to get that. Almost took a big hit there. Good. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's put you in charge. Don't mind the Ottomans. The Ottomans or Ottomans. Could you say this fort as well? Coalition is starting to melt away, which I'm fairly surprised at. Especially if we took quite a lot of land here. Good. Local trade power plus 25% in Kogolari. That's really quite nice. Although we'd have to take advantage of it. let's give you a marketplace. Once we give you to a state, well, once we turn you into a state, we'll probably station the merchants here as well. Try to take advantage of local trade power. And you lead on to the retaking of Sicily. Good. That's us up to 66. Oh, 67. Is that enough? It is enough. No, let's not take the piss. Don't need war ups. Don't really need money. There we go. Pheasant. I'll start granting you some provinces, shall we? Right, this fort, it's in the flat. There's a choke point here, but better off putting a fort in Rosetta. It'd do the same job. Plus your minions are usually fairly stupid with keeping forts up. We'll keep the fort in our character. It's in good terrain. Right. So Pheasant gets a lot bigger. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to feed him all of that land. Usually the peace deal is 100% overextension relative to how big you are. What is this? What's happened here? Relative to how big you are instead of your vassal. So there can be some peculiarities. Go on with that. Good. Good. It's quite a big trade that comes through Alexandria as well. We can start steering that towards Genoa instead of it being pulled into Constantinople. Good. Right, anyway, I've been Luckymarine as always. You lot have nearly forgot my name then. I've been Luckymarine as always. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with Andalusia. Because the Ottomans against the Mamluks, they did a lot of work, but they got nothing for it. Just the pleasure of beating up on some Mamlukians. Castile is tiny. In fact, live desire. Yeah, next war was Castile. We'll force vassalize him. Aragon. Allied with absolutely nobody. I can declare war into him right now. In fact, I'll do that. I'll do that. I will take out what's left of Aragon. Yeah. And that'll be in the next episode. And we may also... we may also declare war into Naples. Use the I was going to say the French. Attitude towards enemies. Fair enough. We'll use the Ottomans then. We'll start dragging these people around as much as we can, whilst they're still kind of sort of happy with us. We'll use them to our advantage, and then by the time they realise that that we're using them and abusing them, it'll be too late. Also rich countries, away you go. But until next time, from Andalusia and Fezzan, do take care.